Hey everybody!
Hi!
Welcome back to Slowly Does It. For those of you that don't know, I'm Simon.
And I'm Susie.
And we are Slowly Does It. If you are just joining us for the first time on our channel, welcome. This is a bit of a surprise trip announcement. For those of you that have been following us on our Instagram, we've been counting down our days until we get to fly to Florida, which should have been the 6th of September from the UK to the USA, and it's not happening.
Nope.
We've finally had the email from Virgin Atlantic saying that our flights are cancelled, so that now won't be going ahead. And we were just like, well, what do we do? We'd already pushed it back a year from last year. We understand with everything that's going on why we can't travel.
And we did expect it.
We did, and I think as well, we almost were a little bit happy about it.
Yeah, just because the cases in Florida are high. They
Yeah.
are, and no one is travelling there, so I suppose...
Well, no one's allowed to travel
No.
to the USA from outside, really, and it was more just a case of if it came off and we were allowed to go, excellent, we would have gone, we would have made the most of it and absolutely loved being back in Florida and Walt Disney World. But also, just with how unsure everything is right now, it's like, well, okay, cases are high there, cases are high everywhere, but it's just not meant to be right now. So we sort of ummed and ahed and thought, well, what will we do now? Because we should have had 3 weeks in Florida and now we have no trip until sort of 2 days ago.
2-3 days ago.
We just started looking around and we were watching other people's vlogs and channels. Shout out to Yaz and Ash and to Sean and Callum at Napoli Ever After. And everybody's going to Disneyland Paris and we're like, let's go to Disneyland Paris.
We'll jump on that bandwagon.
Yeah, well, I've never ever been to Disneyland Paris before, and
Oh gosh,
the last time you went,
it must have been sort of 2001, 2002 with my family for New Year.
yeah, forever ago.
I mean,
so
I don't really remember much about it. There was only one park when we went, so yeah.
and we were just like, well, that would make sense. We can drive there. It's close and we're allowed to travel.
Yeah.
The restrictions don't seem that difficult to get there and back from. So we were like, well, let's give it a go.
Yeah.
So we've done loads and loads and loads and loads of research, or well, I've done loads of research. I haven't been off my phone, off the internet, off YouTube, Instagram, everything, like the government websites, Disneyland Paris website, and we're like, we think we've cracked it. So instead of going from a countdown of the 6th of September for 3 weeks in Florida to having no countdown, we've now got a countdown that's a day sooner.
Yeah, we go on the 5th.
We're travelling a day earlier than we did before, and we're going to go to Disneyland Paris for a week. We're going to stay at Davy Crockett Ranch. Again, never stayed there before,
No.
but there's some really good reviews online about it. And one of the things that we really liked was the accommodation itself. It's like a lodgy sort of cabin in the woods type vibe,
Yeah,
right?
it's like a mobile home sort of vibe, isn't it? Where
Yeah.
you've got your kitchen, your dining room, your sort of living area, then 2 separate bedrooms and bathroom en suite for one, and sort of main bathroom for the
Yeah,
other.
and I think that was part of the draw, was
Yeah.
that we could have cooking facilities. It's just a bit more room to spread out in
Yeah.
rather than just a room, because we like a bit of space,
But also
especially with Sully.
I was going to say, Sully
Yeah.
makes a massive difference. Had it been me and you, we wouldn't have thought twice
Yeah.
and gone absolutely fine, we'll stay wherever. But with Sully, it makes it easier. When you've got a little bit more space, you have got a kitchen, so if you do need to rustle up a meal very quickly, we can do that.
Yeah, and this will also mark our very first ever on-site Disney stay.
Yeah.
Won't it?
Yeah,
because
we don't stay on Disney when we go to
no,
Florida normally.
we normally stay in the sort of the Lake Buena Vista area in the sort of off-site hotels.
Well, we've stayed at Universal hotels.
Yeah, we stayed there for our honeymoon, didn't we? Right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So we thought, well, we were going to stay on site, and we had the dining plan, we had all of that, and it
At
all
Walt
just
Disney
sort of
World.
it's all gone.
Yeah.
And so we're like, well, let's stay on site at Disneyland Paris if we can make it work. And I think one of the other draws of it is because there's more news. So not only are we doing a trip announcement, we're going in just over 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we've officially got a countdown of 16 days.
16 days.
16 days.
Which Sully keeps asking me every morning we wake up, Mummy, is the Disneyland Paris today? I'm like, no, darling, we're not going today, but we're going to go soon. So I've had to write our countdown. Is it today? No, I've had to do a countdown.
It's like the "Are we there yet?" of a holiday, right?
But he keeps touching the chalk, so he's like, Mummy, is this many days? He can't read 16, he can read 1 and 6, and he keeps adding them together. I'm like, no, not 7 days, darling. 1 and 6 when read together is 16, son. But that's kind of...
he's really excited. We've got him watching the vlogs and the stuff on YouTube and Instagram to get him used to it, get him used to the darker rides, and because he loves going on the rides. And we've been Alton Towers, Lowe's, Drayton Manor. He loves Thomas Land, all those places, but anything that's inside and it's a bit dark, it doesn't even matter if it's not scary. Like, okay, for instance, he loves the In the Night Garden boat. If you put that indoors, he'd be a bit unsure of it. So, but
it's more the unknown, I think. If you can't see what's going on, he's like, oh, Mummy, what's that?
So we've gone from that small enough and ignorant enough, I guess, to just go on anything is allowed to go on, to now being that stage, well, I want to, but I'm unsure. He's a bit more aware, so we're just trying to warm him up to everything, and we think he'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
But getting back to what we were saying, so we've got the trip announcement. We're going just over 2 weeks. Disneyland Paris, David Crockett Ranch for seven nights. We're going to be joined by some of our friends. We were like, oh, we're going to go to Disney Paris. We'll come. George and Cam. We spend a lot of time, and Baby Todd. We spend a lot of time going to theme parks and stuff with them. And so they're coming along as well.
They're huge Disney fans as well.
Absolutely, we accidentally went to Florida together unintentionally when I did Run Disney. Well, they were already there and we were there, and we went out, but we didn't know. And then we bumped into each other like, what, guys, what's going on? And so we...
Walking through Animal Kingdom, and George was like, Sue?
So it was like, well, we've had an unofficial trip with them, so this is like an official trip with them. And Baby Todd being there helps, because Sully can look after him on the rides.
Todd is 6 months now, and we'll be probably turning just 7 months when we go.
That's it, yeah. So
we're
all driving there, 2 separate cars. We're going to share a lodge, because the David Crockett Ranch is 4 or 3 single beds one end and a double bed, so double bed and a baby cot one end for the guys, and we'll go in the other end, and it'll be great. But the other part of the announcement is having never been to Disneyland Paris ever, not only are we now going for 7 days, but we've also, because it just made more financial sense, are officially annual pass holders as well for Disneyland Paris. Because we had 3 weeks in Florida, we don't have that anymore. We now have a 7-day trip in September, and we're playing with the idea of another trip before the year's out, but we'll see where we land on that as to whether that happens. But
it can't be too close to Christmas, because Christmas for us is
because we do tour and panto and theatre shows and stuff, so that is a very busy time. So I don't know, we'll see. We're toying with the idea of Halloween, but we don't know yet. We're still talking about it. Jury's out.
Simon's very excited.
I am. I'm very excited. But so we got annual passes, and this is another reason why the David Crockett Ranch worked out well, because with the reservation system at the minute, if you have a dated ticket, you're okay for the days that your ticket is dated. You can get access to the park and you don't need to reserve space. If your ticket's undated and the maximum they do is a 4-day, you have to reserve your days in advance. Well, we're going for 7 days, so 8 days, 7 nights. There was no way for us to make it work to be able to access the park every day like you would with the ultimate access ticket in Walt Disney World, Florida. So we were looking online in the Disneyland for Paris Brits group on Facebook. Shout out to those guys, because they've been super helpful, and some of the other YouTubers and stuff. And we worked out that if we had annual passes and stayed on site on a Disney property hotel, we could access the park every day, and we wouldn't need to make any park reservations. So it solved the problem.
Because you can show your annual pass and the fact you're staying, your room key, or
they give you like a magic pass. It's like a plastic key card. So with that magic pass key card for your accommodation and your annual pass, you can access the park every day.
Or we hope so.
Well, no, we can. We've had that confirmed. We have had that confirmed. We've had that confirmed now, and we can access the park every day, and we don't need to make a park reservation. So that's really good. What we don't 100% know yet is we've got a one-off, a temporary card annual pass voucher that will get us access to the park on day one.
Yeah.
We then have to go to the ticket office or the annual pass office. We're still trying to 100% work out which one it will be, because there was one outside the studios and there's one inside the studios, and we're not sure which one will be open. So we'll work that out as we go. We're going to vlog the whole trip.
Yeah.
It'll be our first official Disney trip vlog as well. So come along for the ride and join in with us. It's probably going to be hectic, all over the place. We don't really have too much of a clue of what we're going to do or how we're going to do it, but you can work it out with us, and I'm sure we'll have a lot of fun. So it's just been a whirlwind couple of days, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, we've just sort of gone, well, let's just do it. It'll be fine.
I think what I might do is a separate vlog going through what you need to travel there and back.
Yeah.
So, because we struggled to find the answer. No one seemed to have a clear answer, so we thought, well, if we do a vlog about it, then the answer's out there, and as that changes, we can edit
but
that.
Also bearing in mind, obviously, it can change.
Absolutely. We might get, knowing our luck, we'll get a day before going and it'll be like, no, everything's closed, so fingers crossed that won't happen.
Don't say that.
But, so that's it. That's our trip announcement.
Yeah.
We're going to Disneyland Paris on the 5th of September for 7 days, 7 nights, 8 days.
Oh, we're going by tunnel,
Eurotunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're good to go.
Yeah,
I think.
we are.
Yeah. And in our excitement, we made a few purchases. We got these. If you can see those. So his and hers drinks bottles, and they're both hot bottles and cold bottles, right?
From what
So
we understand,
it'll
yeah.
keep a cold drink cold for 24 hours and a hot drink hot for 12 hours. And I think what prompted this purchase, apart from the fact they're really cool and awesome, is I've heard a lot of comments about how long it takes to get a hot drink in the parks from the quick service restaurants. Like,
Oh, really?
apparently it takes roughly a minute and a half for them to pour a drink out of the machines they have. I'm quoting 37 Disney Street there, a fantastic podcast.
You've been listening
I've
while
been,
driving,
yeah,
haven't you?
yeah, because I drive, so I listen to a lot of podcasts. And the recurring theme is it takes forever to get a hot drink.
Oh.
Let us know in the comments below if you've experienced that, or if anything like that you know of to help us along, and we'll report back on that. But what we thought was we can stick a coffee or a tea or a cold drink in these first thing in the morning, and that it'll keep for ages, so we don't have to worry about that. So we got those. They were £7 each. Yeah, £7 each they were from Primark. Really good Disney range at the minute, and they also we got this.
Ding! I don't know you can
It
see.
is a cool little Minnie and Mickey sort of fruit covered backpack, but it's a cool bag backpack. So we're thinking all the Sully snacks can go in there, a few extra
Nice.
Diet Cokes, our snacks. And this is the thing as well, we're so close to the date, we can't make dining reservations. Well, we're
too
very
late.
limited, like everything's gone. So we're gonna just have to do it on the fly. We're gonna take snacks in and bits and pieces with us.
I've found since having Sully, and I'm sure people with little ones, you always have to have snacks and food on the go, because you never know when they're like, Mummy, please can I have a snack? So yeah, we tend to just, he always accuses me of taking way too much, but it always gets eaten, so...
But and this is the thing, like, do we need that much?
Yes.
And then I'm the first one to go, so we've got the snack bag.
Yeah, so we do.
I'm terrible.
Maybe we do.
But yeah, we got this. This was £6.
Yeah.
Again, Primark, excellent
To be honest,
range.
it's got backpack straps. Not to my liking though. They're not.
They're quite. I'm not sure.
Might be a
Maybe
bit
we have to
diggy.
get put some padding things on there.
But it doesn't have to go on our back. It
Go
can
in
just
the-
go in the
yeah,
bottom of the
push it.
buggy and
Yeah.
stay there. We will take a buggy for Sully because yes, he walks very well and he would normally walk. He wouldn't use a buggy in day-to-day life.
But in Disney, you're doing like
Yeah.
30,000 steps a day,
And
ish.
I don't want a moaning child. My legs ache.
Well, we're gonna get that at some point, but
Or-
having the chair will sort of slow
Mummy,
that down.
gonna have a carrot. I don't want that.
So yeah, that's going to come in very useful.
Yeah.
To get loads of snacks in, and also I've been seeing that there's not a lot of good things for people to say about snacks. So we're coming from only ever having been to Florida point of view.
Yeah.
So we're very well aware that our expectations need to be seriously different to what they would be going to America, because just the food is a whole completely different ball game.
Yeah, but also you've got to remember you're in France.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
what I'm also going to do, I'm going to do like a snack hunt.
Oh.
We're going to go on like a full-on snack hunt and find
excited.
all of the snacks, and I may even do like a whole separate snack series for you guys to let you know what's where and what's good and what's not. And what
if there's macarons, I'm happy.
Yeah, we're in. We also have kitted Sully out.
I'll show you what's this, sorry.
With these, and what these are trainers.
Sports Direct, and they have an offer on, hence why he's got 2 pairs.
16 quid a pair, or 2 for £24. Now, again, if you've got little ones, you know how quick they go through shoes, trainers, that sort of thing.
And especially when they ride bikes or scooters, they scuff so easily.
But did you not know? Little boys are born with automatic brakes on their feet.
Yeah.
We stop bikes and things with our feet. That's what we do.
But these ones are to fit them. These are his Lightning McQueen ones. You can see. These are Lightnings.
These are his Avengers ones. And if you can see there,
can you see
the detail.
But
they're cool, and also
Simon wants a pair, they flash.
I do. I wish they had adult ones.
I don't know whether you can see that. They flash, flash, flash. I mean, flashing Lightning McQueen and flashing superhero trainers. Sully is happy.
I genuinely would wear these.
Know.
If they had these, I would wear these. They are very, very cool.
Get yourself down to Sports Direct, people who have children and want decent trainers at decent prices.
So yeah, £16 a pair or 2 for 24.
There we go.
So I think that's about it for now. We've got 2 weeks to make sure we've got everything that we need, and that we're ready to go. Also, all of our sort of going to Disney clothes are for Florida. We're also very acutely aware we're now not going to Florida, we're going to France, which is going to be fairly similar to here. Yeah. And it's going to be cold, right, at some point.
It's going to be cold.
There's going to be some rain. I mean, there's rain in Florida, but it's warm.
Yeah.
We're going to be cold, so the packing thing is going to be a bit...
It'll be fine, it'll be different.
Yeah, but we sort of got a plan for every kind of weather, because it could literally be boiling 1 second and then
put it this
winter
way,
the next second.
Park bag is going to be a bit fuller because all rain mats will go in like they do in Florida, but a jumper will go in each, and probably, you know, a pair of trousers for Sully. Obviously we always take spare clothes, but if he's wearing shorts at night, if he wants a pair of trousers, you know, suddenly the backpack is going to be a little bit heavy.
But also another good reason to have the buggy, because stick it in there.
Yeah, we love it. I spend most of my life going, just whack it in the buggy.
Yeah, stick it in the buggy.
So put it on the buggy.
Yeah, I mean that's it really.
Yeah.
Between now and when we go, we're gonna sort of do another couple of videos. I'll do the getting ready to go to France and returning, so it's a bit clearer about what you have to do, and I'll try and include some screenshots, and I'll put some links into the companies we used, because we managed to get really cheap day 2 tests and things like that. Yeah. And also, I suppose we're going to be taking you through the process of collecting and getting our annual passes, because I'm in a couple of groups on Facebook and there's been a lot of uncertainty over how you do that, so I'll try and make that clear. And just, I suppose if there's anything you want to know, like, let us know. Ask us. I mean, there's loads of information out there, but we'll be there in 2 weeks, so we'll have a look. We can see, we know the castle's going to be boxed up, but they've done a fantastic job from what we could tell, so be it. We're just going to take it as it comes and make the most of it, and we're dead excited, aren't we?
Oh gosh, yeah. At least we're going somewhere.
I know, and we're going to Disney.
Yay!
Going to Disney.
So
we're very excited. We hope you'll come along and join us. If you haven't already and you want to, click subscribe, or check us out on Instagram, Slowly Does It. I'll pop a link along there for you. You'll be able to see our stories and our updates and our lives and everything else that we're not quite sure how to do yet, but we're still learning this whole social media thing, so bear with us, enjoy, and stick with us. See you soon. See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
You light up my life. You're my everything. You light up my life.